Hey guys, what up? Just wanted to do this quick little commentary, just talking about some of the stuff that I talked about on my last video, and just clearing some stuff up and talking a little bit about myself. And yeah, well, like about 5 or 4 years ago is when I first started to get into all of this stuff about Freemasonry and all of that. And I started off like being really into like hidden messages, like I was really into like looking like at hidden messages like in all the Disney TV shows and the Disney movies and all of that. I was really into that at one point. And then I remember watching this video about 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 like it showed this pyramid with this eye in it. And I thought to myself, like, how is that a hidden message? A pyramid with an eye? What does that even mean? And so then I started researching Illuminati, because I researched an eye with a pyramid, and I came across Illuminati, so I started learning about that. And then eventually I found out about Freemasonry, and then that's when my studies started more, and I started learning more stuff came along and all of that. And yeah, I just started learning more from there. So that's pretty much how I started learning. But I suggest to people who want to learn more, just to start reading more. Read more than what you watch. So be careful where you learn your stuff from. Not everything's right. Just be careful. And yeah, on my video on arkaden, I started talking about iPods, and I started talking about iPods, and then I got kind of sidetracked, and I totally forgot to tell you guys what was up with iPods. So yeah, my apologies, but I'm explaining it now. Technically, what's up with iPods is that, remember how I told you guys that the word I sounds a lot like the letter I, and they show this in a lot of things, like the Pixar movies. Like when the Pixar movies start, it says Pixar, and then the light bulb comes along and it jumps on top of the letter I. Well, the letter I sounds a lot like the word I, remember? And the light bulb jumps on top of it because they believe that they're the enlightened ones. Like the back of the dollar bill, how it has a light over the I. That's what they believe, that they're the enlightened ones. And then that's why the light bulb jumps on top of the letter I. But enough about that. I'm talking about iPods. Um, oh yeah, iPods. Um, yeah, they they they're called iPods. Remember? Yeah, letter I, word I, sounds a lot the same. They worship the all-seeing eye. They have two cameras. They're touch and they're touch screen because they want to watch you guys at all times, and they want you to put your fingerprints on there. Then their logo's an apple. And the biggest story that I know about an apple is the Adam and Eve story, about how they sinned and they took the bite out of the apple when God told them not to. So that's that right there. They have that bitten apple because I guess they want you to sin. They're trying to get you to sin. I don't know in what way. There's a lot of ways you could sin with an iPod. And the main purpose when iPods first came out, but then they escalated to iPhones and iPod touches and all that, was for music. So maybe somehow, but yeah, their logo is the apple, the bitten apple. And like I told you guys, everything is biblical. Everything is biblical. I mean, if you don't believe in the Bible and you don't believe in God or whatever, well, that's completely up to. Hunter killer drone deployed. This is what happened. My God. Sorry, my headset died. That's completely up to you, and yeah. I was saying that everything is biblical. Well, religion is infiltrated, by the way. Joseph Smith was a Freemason. That's the Mormons guy. The Jehovah's Witness, those guys are Freemason. The guy who invented them was Freemason. And yeah, but the thing I find interesting is that Christianity doesn't consider themselves a religion. Religion. They say that they're a relationship. God, that's what Christianity is. It's just a relationship between you and God. It's like if you were just talking with your friend, between you and whoever you're talking to. I'm asking him for forgiveness, for advice, talking to him, telling him your problems, helping you out. That's what it is. So yeah, so that's pretty much it about that. And I was saying that everything is biblical, and and if you guys have a Bible on I'll put the verse in the beginning of the video. On Revelations 9:11, it says that as king over them, they had the angel from the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon and in Greek is Apollyon, the destroyer. And it's on Revelations. On Revelations, it talks about the end of times and the things. That's talking about who they're gonna have as king over them. And that's the angel of the bottomless pit. And it's on Revelation 9:11. So I found that really interesting because 9/11, World Trade Center, big conspiracy theory. I'll talk about that later some other time. And yeah, That's what it's talking about. And it says angel of the bottomless pit. Oh wow. So yeah, guys, I'm probably just gonna talk about this, and yeah, probably not gonna make it more than 10 months. So hopefully I get into this other game. Um, it talks about, yeah, angel of the bottomless pit. Abaddon, whatever. And Napoleon. And now that the World Trade Center's gone, at Ground Zero they have this big memorial, and it's called an infinity pool. They have all the names of all the victims and all that kind of stuff. So it's called an infinity pool. And then I thought back to that verse, infinity pool, bottomless pit. Infinity means no, non-ending, infinite, forever. Bottomless pit means no bottom. That means it keeps on going forever without a bottom. and then and then on I thought about that, and I guess they either when, because what I believe is that the United States government did that to themselves. They're the ones who did that to themselves. This rule, and either they tried basing it on that verse in the Bible, or because remember, guys, I told you everything they use numbers. All these numbers, they 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 use these numbers. They specifically did it on September 11 because of that it has. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much how they work. And it says bottomless pit. It's on Revelation 9:11, and you guys see the resemblance there. And I was gonna on my last video I started talking a little bit about the San Onofre power plant and how the San Onofre power plant. I've completely forgot to mention why it looks like two big boobs, and that's because in the Bible it says that Jesus is gonna come back for the bride of Christ, for his bride. And by bride they don't actually mean like an actual bride. What they mean is like the church. Um what they mean is the Christian people. That's what they mean by bride. He's gonna come back for the Christian people. And Christianity, remember I told you it's not a religion, it's a relationship. And I'm gonna it's at about 9 minutes right now, and I'm stop it at 10. So yeah, just gonna quickly finish up what I'm talking about right now. It says that that it's that he's coming back for the bride of Christ, and that's why that power plant. If you didn't watch my arcade video, I highly suggest you watch it. That's why it looks like two big boobs at power plant because they're trying to resemble it to the bride. That's what they're trying to say, that the bride of Christ is that's where stuff's supposed to go down right there at that power plant. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. I'm making the part 2 to the arcade and breakdown on Saturday. I'm gonna upload it. I forgot. I did. Well, I didn't forget, but I didn't have enough time to show some things. I don't want to make the video too long. So yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. My gamer tags in the description of my channel if you guys ever want to play. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you guys later.